fellow fellers, and welcome to FanZcene, and today I have for you my review of Halloween Kills. And be warned before we get into this will be a spoiler, lots of spoiler review, so if you have not seen the movie, turn back now. If you have seen the movie, come along with me and listen to my review, and if you like what you see, give the video a like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. If you want to subscribe, I would truly appreciate that. Now let's get on to the review, and I will start right off the bat. I want to say that I did like this movie. However, I don't think this movie was as good as Halloween 2018. I think that is a better movie, and this movie here, it had a lot of good to it, but it also had a lot of head-scratching moments into it. It's like, why did they do this? Why did they do this? And I do feel like maybe they could have trimmed some of this movie out. It's about an hour, 45 minutes. I think they could have trimmed out about 10 minutes of the movie, because there was a little bit of like unnecessary scenes that maybe lingered too long, or scenes that I don't think should have been in the movie that I think were kind of just like, okay, why was that there? It's just, I don't know, some scenes felt out of place. But I want to start right off with the opening of the movie. The movie opens up with a flashback to 1978, the original Halloween, on the night Michael Myers was captured, right after Loomis has shot him 6 times, and we get to follow Officer Hawkins and their attempt to capture Michael after like I said, after he was shot, which I thought was really well done. It felt like it could have been part of Halloween and Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, all in one. So it worked out very well. I thought it was very well done. I get a little, like, with the Lonnie part when he shows him being bullied. That's one of the scenes I'm talking about. I thought that scene was stupid. It was out of place. I don't think that should have been in there. I think you could have just cut right to Michael, Lonnie walking home and Michael being behind him, and that could have played right well with, when Loomis told, "Hey, Lonnie, get your ass out of here," and, it could have been built right off that scene, which I really think would work, because I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you feel a little sympathetic for Lonnie, because Lonnie is, like, sort of portrayed as the bully to Tommy in the first movie, but they kind of do that with one line going further into the movie when they show Tommy and Lonnie as adults. Lonnie basically says, I used to give this guy a hard time when we were kids, but we got through that. We're friends now. That's all you really need to say. You didn't need to see him be bullied by these annoying little kids. But I digress. But I really liked it, and I liked how it built to, this, how they captured Michael. And we got to see Dr. Loomis again, which was so cool how they used a version of, I guess it looked like composites from the original Halloween 2, and to bring Dr. Loomis back to life in this. However, I don't think the guy that was doing his voice, because it didn't sound like Dr. Loomis, it sounded like a really bad impersonator voice. So I didn't dig the voice, but I really liked that. However, with the flashback, I don't think that should open the movie. This is just my opinion, because I feel like this movie suffers a little bit from bad editing and a little bit of bad pacing at times. I really think the flashback scenes should have been like near the middle of the movie, and that, the opening of the movie should have been what we've all seen in the trailer, where Lori and her daughter and her granddaughter are in the back of the truck driving away, and the firefighters come, and they go, "Let him burn," and then Michael, this scene was amazing to see in the movie as a whole, was when he takes out all the firefighters. He comes up out of the house, and the flames, it's just like this evil demon creature, the boogeyman. It just comes out, takes him out, which was amazing. I think that should have opened the film, because I think that could have grabbed you in a little more. And then as it progressed, you could have went into the flashbacks a little bit. It's like there's one perfect scene which I really dug the scene. It's when Lori and Officer Frank Hawkins, who did survive from the last movie, are in the hospital together, and they're laying side by side, and they talk about a moment they shared together where they were romantic, and they wanted it to go. Frank wanted it to go a little further. I think that would have been a great opportunity right in there to do the sort of the flashback, which I think it would have worked out well, because the flashback scenes were done extremely well. They were great. I loved seeing these flashback scenes. I just think they were misplaced in the beginning, but I get what they were going for. You kind of want to, say, like, this is where we were, and this is where we're going. I get that, but I think it would have worked out better the other way, in my opinion. No, it is what it is, and I liked Michael's rampage throughout this movie, how he was just like carving a straight line, just like nonstop killing. However, some of his killings did feel a little not like Michael Myers, like the one kill when he kills the couple in their house and he stabs the husband multiple times after he's dead. I thought that was a little, I didn't feel Michael Myers from that, but I mean, the kills are very creative in this, sorry, and very gory and very great, well executed. Michael is terrifying in this movie, where he's just like nonstop. He just keeps going, and like the Terminator. So I really like that. I dug that. That was cool, and it was cool to see that all this time in this movie that it wasn't just Michael. He wasn't going after Laurie. He was just trying to get home. I kind of like how they brought us home into it and kind of gave him a reason to, like, maybe when he used to stand in his sister's room, that he caught his reflection in her window, because he used to stare out her window, and he saw the evil that he really was, and that maybe that set him off. But they didn't really go into it too much, because the less you know about Michael, the better, the more scary he is. So that was pretty neat. That was pretty interesting. The movie does suffer from a lack of Jamie Lee Curtis. She's not in as much as you would think, but I kind of get that. I mean, I would like to have seen more and more with her in it, but I kind of get that, because this is the second part of a trilogy, so we know that. So I think they were kind of saving her big thing with Michael for the next movie, because they kind of had their big fight in the first movie. So I get it, but we could have probably used a little more Jamie Lee Curtis, and but it was pretty interesting how they actually did use her in this movie. And it was nice to see characters from the past in this, as they've been hinted at in the trailers and everything. So Tommy Doyle, Lonnie, Lindsay, and the nurse from the first Halloween, which was really cool to see them in this. And, I liked them. I thought they were great. It was nice to bring them into the story again. And, so I just, I liked the movie. I liked aspects of the movie. There was parts of the movie I thought that were just just mishandled, and had like great ideals, but they didn't pan out all the way. Like the hospital scene when they get everybody riled up to go after another escaped mental patient, which is also where I is on the run after the first movie. When Michael broke out, they assume he's Michael Myers, and they get all round up. Tommy gets them all round up, and like how fear breeds this, and they chase into the hospital, and it just I don't know. I thought that kind of was just a little. And plus it could have been trimmed back a little bit. But it is what it is. And like I said, they had good ideals. It wasn't quite fulfilled as I guess as I would, because maybe I was going into this movie a little too excited, with my expectations up a little high. But it doesn't mean it diminished my fun of this movie, because I enjoyed the movie. It had great parts. It was fun. I like Halloween. I like Michael Myers. I like the character. So this is far from being a bad Michael Myers movie, Halloween movie. Look towards Halloween Resurrection and the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. Those are horrible. This was a decent sequel to a better movie in Halloween 2018. I enjoyed it. The ending now, let's get to the ending, because this ending, people are talking about. This is definitely one which I read about, what David Gordon Green said. This will be one of those endings that people tend to talk about. So let's talk about it. It looks like Michael has finally been cornered, and so Laurie's daughter has taken his mask and lured Michael into this trap to where all the townspeople circle him, led by Tommy. And it looks like they got Michael, and they start to kick the crap out of Michael, and you think it's over, and like Michael's done for, and like Laurie's daughter stabs him in the back, and that's it. You're done. You think it's out, and you're wondering what's going to happen here, because we know there's a third one. So what's going on? And then we start hearing this voiceover. Laurie starts telling Officer Hawkins how Michael transcends. He's evil. He's fear. He's like this thing that breeds on people's fear and divides us, which was interesting to see that they kept it like the sort of supernatural thing. I know some people don't like him. I do think Michael does work as sort of an unknown, like, evil entity type thing, but also like human relatable, because sometimes you never know what will set somebody off or what will snap. But I personally like that, how Michael is just like the boogeyman. He's a bit supernatural and stuff. So then that's, you think it's all over, and then Michael, boom, he gets back up and he just like waylays all the people. He just starts murdering them left and right. And I was a little disappointed that they killed Sheriff Brackett and Tommy and the nurse and some of the, and Lonnie. Lonnie, I think he was cool in this movie, but you could kind of see the writing was on the wall for him, and some of them I did not expect. And then at the very end, we see Laurie's daughter and her granddaughter. They're sitting on the steps of Michael's porch with the cops around them, because they think it's over. They don't know what's going on with Michael, and for whatever reason, Laurie Laurie's daughter walks up the stairs and stares out Michael's window. And, you know, I've been seeing some talk where maybe this is like, since Laurie's daughter and the townspeople, they kind of crossed the line into like Michael's territory to like to kill him, and you know, to do this, that maybe they awoken the evil in them, and so Michael's sort of punishing them in turn, and that's why they get killed. So I don't know, I've heard that it kind of fits. But then we see, you know, Laurie's daughter, she's looking out the window, and boom, Michael pops up behind her and just kills her. At least I think he kills her. I mean, this could all be like a dream sequence, or she could survive this, but like he takes her out, and then that's how the movie ends. You know, take it or leave it. I kind of liked the ending a little bit. I mean, it's definitely, I don't know, it's one I have to think about. I go back and forth on whether I like the ending or not. So it will definitely be one of those endings that is discussed for a while. And, you know, like I said in the beginning of this review, I did like the movie. I did. It wasn't the best sequel I've ever seen. It's not, I don't think it's the best sequel to Halloween as there is to any of the Halloween movies. I thought it was good. I thought 2018 was better. I would probably watch it again. I would give it another go. I think maybe on a second go, I might enjoy it a little better. And I do plan on getting it on 4K when it comes out. You know, I'm a collection completist, so you know, I have every one of the Halloween movies. So I would like to get that on my collection, and you know, maybe in time it will grow on us, and maybe some of us like myself who had some mixed emotions, because I had very mixed feelings about this movie after watching it, because you know, maybe it will grow on us, or maybe some of us will turn against it. I don't know. I think it might grow on me. Personally, I think it might grow on me, but I can't deny that this was a little bit of a misstep in some parts of the movie, but other parts of the movie were just absolutely fantastic, and was very well done. But like I said, the pacing was a little off. It could have done with a little bit better editing, and you know, a little more Jamie Lee Curtis in my mind. These are just my thoughts, guys. Don't get mad if you love the movie. Awesome, because I love the movie too. I liked it. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I just have some concerns and problems with it that give me mixed emotions about this film. So let me know what you guys thought about this in the comment section down below. Did you like Halloween Kills? Did you have some problems with it? Let me know all this in the comment section down below, because I really want to know. Maybe you can help talk me through it, some of the parts I had problems with. But like I said, I really did like the movie, and these are just my opinions. And if you love the movie, awesome, because you actually couldn't do worse than this around this time of year for a Halloween flick in October. So it wasn't too bad. So let me know what you guys thought about all this once again in the comment section. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you did not like this video, you can go ahead and give it a dislike. No hurt feelings here. Please share this video out for everybody to see wherever you guys are. Please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I thank you for watching. Godspeed.